Let's go back into the maps here. And we are on map 4. Also a tricky map. Why is there no stuff? But this map also was a bit tricky for me to begin with. And that is also a very, very good map to play. Yeah? Yeah, don't do it on stream. It's a very cool map to play once you figured it out. I think like I would just go into the world record and just into the in-depth analysis, because for me it was hard to hold that no slide. And not only is it the no slide, but you need to avoid all of the penalty surface here to the left and right. And after that, you could hear the car gearing up into gear number 4 it is there. And then, now important, you know, you want to minimize the steering range on grass. So if you didn't drift there, your car would end up somewhere here to the left. So that's why the players carefully drift whilst beforehand gearing up into 4th gear. So that is really, really hard, because you need to hold a very, very good no slide in order to get the speed that you need to get gear 4 and then drift perfectly to not lose the gear, because you drift very early into the gear, and then also get a good setup for this turn. So this start is not easy, and you can see how thin those no slide SDs here are. So they are not sliding, and that is just a very precise line. So that is unfortunate. There in this way. Okay, I was just somewhere else. But yeah, now you need to set up for the next turn. And another gear coming up. Yeah. So you gear up on this booster, so you need to open up your steering again. And then also not lose the angle that you have for this left turn. So again, carefully going over there, and this turn here really messed me up. And this makes so much sense that they're going like that. You know, you could go like more from the left to minimize airtime, but you also need to set up this turn here that is coming up here. So you actually want to go a bit of airtime, angle the car to the right, and then just go around this turn. Then you can optionally go for a no slide. Yeah, I mean, if you try to go for world record, you surely should go for that. But this is just about all of like holding speed, maximizing the gear, or like getting the gear as early as possible at the start, and then make sure to get this right-hander drift. This one is so important on this map to get the world record. But let's talk about like how can you achieve the auto time here. The no slide is definitely optional, but make sure to not go over the penalty surface. And I think you can get the gear beforehand, but you also do not need to slide over that corner. Just make sure to just be very careful with your steering here. Yeah, and then you will probably also gear up on the booster. So you also need to open up your steering there. So you don't want to be very far on the right side here, else you lose control. And also not too far on the inside. So gearing, or like gears are a lot, but like if you approach the ending like this here, like them, just, you know, just a little bit of in the end of this white line, and you jump a little bit with that transition into the turn, and then just carefully tap into the turn. Don't even go for a no slide, then you will have very good speed for the ending, and you're able to get this turn across. Of course, we can see Complex going for a very aggressive line there. Also, my camera is really, really messed up here. I don't know why. But you don't have to go for this no slide ending, and also just try to just angle the car very well for the ending. That's how I lost the most amount of time once I was going for the top 1000. Yeah? But yeah, the gear here is really hard. You probably get it around here. Like you probably get it around, I would say like somewhere like here. But you can also see how wide they are, like how much they set themselves up, how much they sacrifice for this just right-hander grass turn here. So yeah. So make sure to get that across, and then the ending is just very important to get. Just also try to minimize as much airtime as possible. And also here, I think it's also worth to say that you don't want to jump, and I mean you just have to go into the middle, so that's completely fine. All right.